Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft video with me, Jozzy, and today we're back once again on the Storm SMP server. So guys, we're back ready to record episode 2, and in today's episode we're going to be working on a couple of things in the base and some stuff over in the shopping district. But you can see here in between episodes I've actually been working on a little bits inside the base. I've got all these item frames put in here and I've organised all these chests, so now we've got no chests up at the top apart from the ones inside the tent. But also while I've been here, I've been AFKing a little bit, so if you have a look in this chest here, whoa, we got a loaded chicken. We'll stick that in our offhand here. So we've got some chicken while we walk around Storm. So yeah, this is working really well, this chicken farm. I'm really happy with how this has worked out. So once that chest fills up, it fills up all them, and it'll fill up all these on this side as well. But if we head outside, I just want to show you something quickly. I've died just before I started recording this episode. Sadly, I'm now on 6 deaths, and annoyingly, we lost our good pick and we also lost a really good sword as well. But luckily, I was going to replace the pick anyway, so I've got a good pick here to replace it. But annoyingly, we don't have a good sword, so we'll be enchanting a new diamond sword in this episode, probably near to the end. But another bad thing that's happened, we've lost our horse. I came on the server today and it just wasn't here. I don't know where it is at all. I've got no lead, no saddle. It's just gone. So it looks like we will be heading over to the shopping district to actually use Strandable's new shop. You can see a little bit what's going on in the shopping district at the moment. We'll be heading over there in a bit, later in the episode probably, to buy a saddle, and then we'll get ourselves a new horse, because I don't think it's down here in the stables, because it was a grey horse if I remember. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a skeleton horse, and there's no other horses here. So sadly we've lost our horse, but we'll get a new one in this episode. That's one thing we'll do. If we head over here, I'll show you some of the new stuff that's going on the server at the moment. See, that is Agra's new, absolutely incredible, amazing shop over there. I think what it is basically you ask Agra to dig out an area, and the price for it is that he gets to keep all the resources that he mines out. And this is such a good build idea here. I really like the crane idea. Hopefully no one will shoot down that TNT, otherwise it will ruin all the shopping district. But hopefully no one will do that. No one will be silly enough. But if we have a look around here, Strandable's also been working on something. His saddle shop, or horse shop, I think. It's got some name tags as well. And here you go, Strands, new horse shops. You see, we might be using this area in this episode. He got some name tags. Oh, Agra's been buying a load of name tags in there. He said he bought a couple. Oh wow, he has been. He's making some money, Strand here. But yeah, I think we'll be coming over here and buying a saddle later in the episode, because we're going to need it. And it's going night here on the server, and apparently Agra was telling me his crane looks really good at night. So this is probably a good time to be going around doing a tour. But if we have a look over here, I've also been working on something on a live stream. So if you guys ever want to be around during a live stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when I go live. And what we did was we moved this area, because that used to be over here, we just moved it to here, and this is a lovely map wall we got here. So you can see the whole of the shopping area, the town bit, and that goes off to Jones's base, which sadly, that's Jones's base there. It'd be there if we had another map. But sadly it's not big enough. Crispy was telling me he's making an information center, maybe on this plot of land or wherever he decides to make it. So I said, oh, would you like me to make him a map wall? And we did it during a live stream. So we started off making a map wall, and obviously when we get the actual information center, we'll make the map wall much larger so we can get everyone's bases in, like Jones's, all the way off the map. But that's what we'll be doing probably in the future. But there we go, Crispy. There's your map wall, so you can use that in your information center. Yeah, so if we head over here, you can actually see Strand's been working on some stuff. So we head over to his area over the bridge here, and this area is absolutely incredible. Sadly it's night now. Hopefully he's got a bed and we can see it during the day maybe. This is his area. It looks absolutely amazing at night as well as during day actually. But let's see if we can go to sleep so you can see it a little bit better. I don't think there's any beds around here. Nope. Oh, I thought he'd taken our horse then now, but it wasn't a brown one. But yeah, look at this area. It's so much nature, and it's just natural. It's very, very nice. Good job there, Strand. If we head over here, I believe there might be a bed. I don't know, but oh, here we go. Here's the crane Agra was talking about. I think you can actually see the crane on the map. Yeah, it's that big bit there. That's the crane. So we head around here. We'll just take a look at the crane, and wow, okay, it does look pretty cool, the walkway at the top. I'm not too sure about that. That's not really lit up, but you can actually get to the top of the crane, and that's how I managed to die, because I got all the way to the top of the crane, I was crouching, and then I walked off the edge, sadly losing all my stuff. But anyway, what I thought I'd talk to you guys about right now is what we're going to do in today's episode. Like I said, we're going to be working on bits in the base and upgrading bits, but we're also going to be making a shop here in the shopping district, because everyone's raking in the cash. You saw Strandable over there. He's only been on the server the same amount of time as me. Look how many diamonds he's already made. But if we head over here, this is the area we're going to be working on. You can see I've got a sign down here saying Redstone Builder Hire Shop, Jozzy, me claiming this area out. So what it's going to be is basically going to be a place where people can hire me to build redstone contraptions, and the price is going to be they have to supply the redstone, and I think it like a couple of diamonds charged for me actually building it, depending on how big the build is. So there'll be a different price for small builds, medium builds, and large builds. So yeah, so basically they're paying for me to hire and build the actual project for them. So I think it's a cool shop. Hopefully we'll be raking it all in like Strandable is over there. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop over into Creative World. You guys can see the design I've got for the shop. So guys, this is what I've managed to come up with. I've decided to go for a modern Greek sort of feel to the place. I haven't done any of the interior yet. This is just, we're going to have some probably counters and some signs up in here. I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing inside just yet, but we'll wait till we get onto the server for that. But on top of the roof, what we're going to be having is we're going to be having 2 of these pixel art pieces of redstone dust. We'll have one on this side, and we'll also have another on this side. So I really like this build. Uses a lot of quartz, so we're going to have to go and grab a load of quartz. Also use some glowstone and some leaves as well here. So what I did think, which would be a cool idea, is as you can see, these lights out here aren't actually lit, and these 3 lights that are out here will be hooked up. Maybe we might have 4. We might have another one here, but the lights that are outside of the actual build, these will only light up if we have a order placed. So if someone places an order for me to go and build some redstone, then these lights will be turned on. So basically, if I'm running past then and I see those lights are on, then I know that there is an order that has been put in place. So I don't have to go running in, go and check a chest and see the stuff there. I can just quickly run past, see the lights are on, meaning that we have an order in place. So that's, I thought, something we could do that be really cool and to make it a little bit different. So I like this build. I think it looks nice and modern Greek. Like I said, we need a lot of quartz. So I'm going to head back onto the Storm server and grab a load of quartz from the Nether. See you in a bit. So I finished now mining, getting all the quartz, and I think I've got just enough here. We should be absolutely fine with all this nether quartz here. I mean, luckily I managed to mine up until level 31, which means we can actually enchant this new sword here. So we're going to head back to the base now and actually go and grab the sword. And while we're doing that, actually, we can go and buy ourselves a saddle from Strandable's new shop. I think that's what we'll go and do while we're over at our base. We need to head over here. So Strandable's new base, we're getting stuck in the vines there. You guys have seen Strandable's new shop. It's over by a porter shop over there. You can see the saddle in the sky when we're over there. Agro just fell off his big crane. He fell off one of the ladders on it, which is quite funny. So he's now on 30 deaths now. So he's racking up deaths, and apparently 12 of those deaths have been just from falling off the crane. So that is one deadly crane. I mean, I died off that crane. That's why I'm now on 6 deaths. So it's pretty dangerous. Should pull up some signs saying it's pretty dangerous up there. But yeah, let's head into our base now. I'm just going to grab some diamonds, and then also we want to grab ourselves some lapis. We can go and enchant. There we go. Head down. Okay, so first thing we want to grab is some diamonds. That's not where the diamonds are. They're in that chest. Okay, so we need to grab 4 diamonds. There we go, so we can go and buy a saddle. And then also, what do we want? We want some lapis. Oh, wait. Yeah, we want some lapis. It was in the same chest. There we go. We'll just stick that in there. And we've got our sword ready to go in and enchant. So let's go and head and enchant this in the same place we seem to keep enchanting everything at the moment. We could do with making ourselves an enchantment room down in our own base, but that is obviously something to do way in the future. Also in this episode, I'm going to try and find ourselves another horse. So maybe we'll have a little clip later on if I manage to find one while I'm off in the wild. But let's head up here over to the enchantment room. I feel like we're enchanting something in every single episode at the moment, because I seem to keep dying in between episodes and losing the enchanted stuff. But we've got a good pick at the moment. We've got a really good pick, so hopefully we do not lose this pick. But yeah, let's give this a go. So let's stick the sword in here. And what are we going to get? Breaking free. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hopefully we get something else with it. Wait, it's not there. Wait. Whoa! We got ourselves a decent pick. That's not bad. That is an alright pick. Sadly, there's no sharpness on there, but I mean, I'll take that for the looting. The looting I'm very happy about. But now let's head over to the shopping district. Go and grab ourselves a saddle. So yeah, I'm going to try and find a horse in between clips, and we'll hopefully later in the episode we'll have a new horse. I'll have to make myself a new lead as well. So we head over to Strandable's new shop, which I showed you in the first clip. Strandable's really working on his base. In between the last clip, he's even built some more, which I won't show you guys now, but he's built. Look at it. That wasn't there before. He's so active on the server. An absolutely amazing person to have on, and great guy as well. Let's head over to his base and drop him off some diamonds. He's so active. We need to step up our game. Let's where's his, it's over this way. There we go, the saddle. Like I said, our shop's gonna be going over there, so hopefully this is why we're gonna have a bit of redstone on top, so everyone knows it's a redstone shop, because it doesn't exactly look like a redstone shop, our shop at the moment. Okay, so for one saddle, 4 diamonds. Okay, tell me when they run out. Okay, right. So we'll just take one saddle, and then we will place it in the payments chest. Always come and take them out. There we go, we'll stick it right in the middle. So there we go, guys. I'm going to now get ready and get all our blocks together, and then we can get started on building our shop. So in between clips, what I've been doing is I've been taking out this whole area here, and this is actually how big the building is. It's actually a really small building, and I've just taken out enough area around here, so we've got room to put in our pillars down the side. I've got the materials we'll need in this chest here. I'm probably going to need to go and get some more quartz during this build. But what I thought I'd do, guys, is because we didn't do a time lapse in the last episode, I don't believe, I thought we'd do a one in this episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to time lapse me building this shop here, and I'll see you guys once I've built it. Right, so guys, I've managed to build the exterior of the building, and I have to say it's looking pretty cool in the world of the Storm SMP. So if you head over the bridge like this, it looks really cool as you come in, and obviously we're going to have some redstone above the roof in a bit once I get round to doing that, and also some redstone item frames on here as well. So that should look really good, and I have redstone dust inside there, so there everyone knows that this is a redstone shop. So I haven't done any of the floor now, so what I'm going to do is I've got my lamps over here in this chest here, and I'm going to get on and get the floor sorted out. So then we can also do the roof as well and put the redstone dust pixel art. And I just realized I've missed some logs up in there. I'll get that in just a bit, but some news that Porter has just told me about something that's going on back at my base. Now, you heard at the start of the episode I lost my horse and I didn't have a clue where it's gone. I just presumed someone either took it or it's just wandered off. I don't know. Well, according to Porter, this horse was wandering around on its own, and he was like, I think it was Strandables on the server at the time, he was like, do you know who this horse is? And he was going, yeah, it's Jozzy's. So what they did was they actually pushed the horse into my sheep pen because they didn't have a lead on them. So my horse is there it is. It was there the whole time. That whole time when I didn't have a clue where it was just down there. So I need to make myself a lead so we can put it back on this fence, and hopefully it won't wander off again. I don't know why it did. Maybe its lead wasn't on, but what we need to do now is I need to dye all these sheep red, so then we can actually make ourselves that redstone dust pixel art over at our shop. So I'm going to get on with that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, so there we go, guys. I've now finished all the floor and I've done the interior of the shop. I've also put the redstone things on top of the shop so everyone knows that this is a redstone shop. If we head in here, you can see actually here, people seem to be approving it. First, Porter approved it last night. Then we got Jones's approval. Then we got, I think this is Agra's approval. And then I think we got Strand's as well down here. So everyone seems to like the idea for the shop. So hopefully people will be using it and like this idea. We can rake in all the cash, all the diamonds we can. So this is basically the shop. I'll read what I put in the shop and hopefully it'll make sense to people when they come and check it out. So this is a service where a redstone builder will come and build your redstone contraption for you. To use this service, place your order in the chest with a book and quill below. Cost will be DM to you. And I ran out of room at the end, so I had to start talking slang. But yeah, basically the idea is in here, there's going to be a load of book and quills that they can use. And what they do is they place their order in this chest here, which then is what we're going to set up now. Is when there's something in that chest, then these lights come on down here, which will be absolutely awesome. That's going to be really cool, and I get that set up. We'll do that in just a minute. And these are basically the prices I've gone for. So the prices are, I will send them a message with the list of redstone resources I will need. So like how many pieces of redstone dust, and maybe not dust because dust is quite easy to get, but like how many comparators, how many like redstone repeaters, things like that, and they'll have to supply that. And then also depending on how big the build is, so if it's a small build, they'll also have to give me 5 diamonds. If it's a medium build, 10 diamonds, and if it's a large build, then 15 diamonds. I don't think those prices are too bad because a large build, that could take a couple of hours to do, so 15 diamonds is a pretty good price. So if we head down below, we're actually going to set up those lights out there. So this is like the behind the scenes down here, if I can actually get in. Here we go. Right, so this is the behind the scenes down below. So this is where the orders will come to, and this is where the payments will come to. So what we want to do is we want to sort out this orders chest here. So if we place a comparator coming out of this block here, which is going to take the output from this chest here. So if we place something in this chest, we'll place a bit of flint, just like that. There you go. You can see that there's now an output coming out of this here. I want to place a repeater coming out of this block, just like that. And then hopefully this piece of redstone dust will reach and come around here like that. And then where these blocks are is where the lamps above are. And what we're going to do is we're going to go above and check that they are lit. Hopefully they are. We'll go and check now and just make sure. So when there is an order in that chest there, we can quickly run past. You can see the lights are on, and then when there's not an order, there should be no lights there. Sadly, it's raining on the server, as it always is on Storm, because it is a stormy server, I guess. Oh, Agra's sleeping. There we go. So when I take the order out of the chest, you can see it all turns off, and hopefully if we head up now, the light should not be on. Yeah, there we go, the lights are off. So that's a really easy way for us to quickly run past and check to see if there's any orders in there. So basically this shop is now done, up and running. I just need to get the book and quills, which I'll put in this chest in between clips. I'll do that off camera. But for now, what I thought we'd do is I thought we'd just quickly head back to my base at the moment and go and grab some lapis, because we got ourselves a bow here, which we could do with enchanting, because we're level 39 right now. We could get ourselves a level 30 enchant. So if we head this way, I believe Agra's working on the paths at the moment. You might notice the paths have changed in between clips, so you can see, look, he's worked on all this here. So all the paths are changing to stone. Here he is. We'll give him a little crouch. Or we'll give him some dirt back. I don't know if he wants that. There you go. So I'm guessing he's going to do this all the way up to our base. This is all going to turn to stone soon. Very interesting. But if we head over here and grab some lapis. Oh, no. Okay. I never seem to be able to do this on camera. I'm fine off camera, but I can never do it when I'm on camera. Let's grab some lapis. I believe it's in this chest. See, I've organised the chest, but yet still, I never managed to find anything. Right, let's head up to the enchanting area. As I say, we always seem to be enchanting stuff while we're on the server, just because I seem to keep dying. We're going to have to head past Agra again while he's working on his paths at the moment. We're going to head up to the top to the enchantment area up there, and hopefully we can get some good enchantments on the bow. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if I think I've got arrows. I mean, we can get some arrows from the skeleton farm, so it's not too bad if I haven't got any arrows. But let's try and get ourselves a good enchantment. So here we go. See, we get Unbreaking 3. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's see. And powerful. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Not too bad. So there we go, guys. We've got ourselves a new bow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and get some button quills and fill that area up. And then I'll talk to you guys about what we're going to be doing next in this episode. So guys, I'm back now in the creative world. And this is the base that we worked on originally here in the creative world. But we turn around behind. What I want to do in the second half of this episode today is I want to work on some bits in the base. And we turn around. This is what I've been working on. I haven't done this side of the room just because I thought, okay, we've a mob there. Let's turn this off to peaceful. There we go. So the mob disappears. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. So imagine this also on this side of the room too. But yeah, this is going to be a tunnel here. So this will take us off on our way to somewhere else in the base, and we'll have the same on the other side over here. This is just a bit of decoration, and instead of it being glowstone as it is up there, I've decided to put in lava, because then we can actually get rid of items and throw them into the lava pit, so we can destroy some items in there, which will be really useful. And also what we got here is we got ourselves a furnace area. Now the reason I've got this is because at the moment we've just got the 2 furnaces up at the top, which isn't the best for smelting a lot of items. So here I made a tutorial on this. The link to that will probably be down in the description below. But yeah, I made a tutorial on this a little bit ago, and yeah, it's an auto smelter and it should work really nice on the server. We're gonna have another one of them on this side too, so we've got double, well there's 1, 2, so quadruple the power of smelting as we do up there, and it'll all be automated. Should be absolutely brilliant. And then in here I've got another bed area with some crafting tables. Now we've got some crafting tables down here because at the moment I have to go up to the top every time I want to craft, or I have to make a crafting table down at the bottom. And also I've put a bed in here because the bed at the top, it works for sleeping in, but then if you die, which I've died 6 times on the server now, it spawns me back at spawn, and I have to make my way all the way back. And I think that's something to do because the bed is actually like floating. It's not actually like on a block, it's like on top of that piston, like that's moving in and out. And I think it doesn't class it as a proper bed. So I've decided to put another bed down here. So we'll keep the bed up in the tent for aesthetic reasons. Then we'll also have now a bed down here. So this should be good. So with this tunnel here and this tunnel over here, we can keep expanding the base out so we can have whatever we want down here. So I'm going to head back onto the Storm SMP server now and get mining it out. Right, so I'm now back on the Storm SMP server here, and you can see I've actually mined out this whole area here. It's making this room look really big actually. So this is where we're going to have our tunnels on either side, and then this is where we're going to have our little decoration on either side, where we're going to have our trash can or bin, so we can throw away our rubbish in the little lava pit. And then this is where our super auto smelters are going to be on either side, so we can smelt stuff really easily. And then this is where our bed is going to go. So I managed to mine all this out, which is really good, but I haven't actually got enough glowstone to do any of the floor yet. I've got enough of the clay and everything else like that, but just not enough of the glowstone. So I'm gonna have to go and head in the nether. But before we go and head in the nether, what I thought I'd do is quickly show you some of the stuff that's gone on the server, because in between in between clips, already stuff has been going on. As you saw before, Aggro is working on this path nice and well, so the path's getting done. Strandable, earlier on we saw built something new, which we saw in the corner of our eye. You can see it there. Look how amazing his base looks. It's absolutely amazing. He just seems to be building stuff overnight, which is ironic because he's on the other side of the world. So for me, it is overnight, literally. So, but if we head over here, he's also built another shop, as well as his horse shop. Here you can see he's built a lead shop. So this is he's just putting up shops left, right, and centre. I mean, we've got our shop over there now. We'll have a quick run past, see if anyone's put anything in there. Yeah, I don't think anyone will have put any orders in just yet. We've only literally been open a couple of hours, but I put a message into people's inboxes so they know that the shop is now open. But here we go. This is new lead shop. I like his pixel art of the lead up there, and we just have a look in here. So his deal is 1 lead for 4 diamonds and message for inquiries. Okay, so he's got a couple of leads in there, which reminds me actually. Oh, he does armor as well. Okay, we might end up buying some diamond horse armor off him. That might be pretty good. Has he got any buys yet? No, no one yet, but he might have me buying some diamond horse armor. This reminds me, I do need to craft myself a new lead, because obviously we lost our lead because our horse went missing. Now let's have a look to see if anyone's bought anything in our shop. The Storm server is looking absolutely amazing with everything at the moment. It's such an amazing place. No one's bought anything yet. It's good having that light system, so we don't have to go in and go below and check. But you can see I've just put some item frames on the corner here so people can see that this is the redstone shop. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and head to the nether and grab myself some glowstone, and I'm going to do all the walls and the floor, and then we can get started on those auto smelters. So guys, I've placed in the floor and the walls. I just need to go and grab myself some lava to fill in these bits here, and then we'll put a trapdoor on the front so we can use it as a bin to throw away our items if we need to, because I've got way too much cobble. I think it's in this chest here. I just need to throw a load of it away. So that's what we'll be doing in a bit. But what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going from memory trying to build ourselves the auto smelter, which I showed you guys earlier on. Like I said, I have done a tutorial on it. So if you guys want to see that tutorial, then I'll probably put a card in the top right hand corner so you guys can click on it. If not, there'll probably be a link down in the description. But now I need to try and remember how this works. Oh, no. I've done it wrong already. I've done my own tutorial wrong. Oh, there's one chest in the middle. I'm pretty sure there is anyway. We'll give this a go. So we put one chest in the middle. And if I remember rightly, there's a hopper going into each of them just like that. Then we actually going to need all that cobble. Yeah, I've got some cobble on me. I want to make ourselves a furnace. I want to make 2 actually. There we go. Is that the first time I made a furnace? That can't be. Okay. Let's place a furnace on it. It can't be because I made those ones up there, but okay. So there's that there now. Then if I remember rightly, we need to put a hopper going into this furnace there, and then one there. We need to place another chest on top of them 2, just like that. There we go. Then we've got some leaves on us. No, we'll go and grab some in a minute. Okay, now what we want to do is place a hopper going into that furnace there, then that furnace, then that furnace. Okay, right. Now what I want to do is I want to head back over. So we'll just break that hopper there for now. I'll do the back later on, but for now we'll just leave it like this. And now I want to place a chest over there. There we go. I want to place another one there. There we go. That's it. That's all of it done. So if I go and grab some leaves now, is it going to open? There we go. Grab some leaves and we can place that just in the middle there. So what I'm going to do now is going to do the background with all this red hardened clay. We'll place that in the background. I'm going to do the exact same on this side as well. And I'm going to go and grab some lava too. So I'll see you guys once I've done that. So finally guys, I've managed to get everything done. I've even managed to put the item frames on as well. So this is all looking brand spanking new. Look at this in here. It's looking so good. If we have a look from back here, it's looking very nice. We've got our area where we can dispose of items now. And we've also got our good auto smelter in here. We can actually start smelting stuff. We'll stick half of it in here. We'll stick the other half in here like that. And if we fill that middle bit up with coal, let's find ourselves some coal. To give an example, we'll just use a couple of coal blocks there. There we go. And all we'll do is we'll stick our fuel in this here. And you can see that they start smelting just like that. And you can see as they smelt, then once they're done, they will go into this chest down here. And there we go, they're going to appear. There we go, and it's all automatic, so that's going to now cook, anything we want, smelt anything we want. So we can have sand in there, which will turn to glass, anything that go through a normal smelter. So we're going to do the same on this side, so we can have quadruple the power of smelting. But that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We made the new shop, so hopefully we're getting loads of diamonds, and we've upgraded our base down here. And then these tunnels down here are off to other areas in our base, which we will work on in the future. But for now, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and everything else goes along with it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!